Hello, today I'm going to talk about reading the body language of the cat. I would like to begin with a few basic notions. So I am going to try to draw a cat. I don't know if I'm so good at drawing. So this would be a cat. I'll make some whiskers. So we'll make some paws. And one signal that we must be attentive at is the tail. So if the tail is straight up like this and it has a curl at the end this way, this shows that the cat is happy. So this part of the tail shows the contentment of the cat. Another behavior of the cat is the twitching tail. So I'll draw the cat. So it's twitching the tail like this, and it's moving the tail from one side to another. That can mean either that the cat is anxious or that the cat is excited. So the twitching of the tail indicates either that he or she is anxious or excited. Another behavior that we can recognize in a cat so I suppose that I'm not so good at drawing. Is when the cat's tail is bushy. So let's try to make a bushy tail like this. This is an indication that the cat feels threatened. Let's see another cat behavior. So we have the cat here. And this would be the body of the cat. And if the fur sticks straight up, this would be the fur on the back of the cat. Let's also draw the paws. but it has the tail held low like this. So the cat doesn't have the tail straight up, but it has the tail low. But you can see the fur on the back sticking straight up. That means that the cat is frightened. It can also mean that the cat feels aggressive. So this fur on the back indicates aggressiveness. And if the tail is low like this, it shows that it is frightened. Now let's analyze another cat behavior. Let's draw the cat again. Cats usually have longer whiskers than a dog. So this is the body of the cat. The fur is not sticking up this time. But the tail is low and it is like this, tucked under the rear. When you see a behavior like this in the cat, it means that the cat is frightened. So the tail indicates fear. It is a form of defense of her body. Now let's look at another part of the cat's body to understand what the cat feels. Because if the cat cannot communicate verbally, we have to understand her non-verbal behavior. So I'll try to draw the head of a cat. So the pointed ears. And the nose. The whiskers. And we have to be attentive at the eyes of the cat. I'm going to try to make the eyes larger so that we can see exactly what the eyes of a cat look like in different circumstances. So the first situation is when the pupils of the cat are dilated. Kind of this way. So the cat has dilated pupils. This means that this can mean two things depending on the situation. On the one hand, the cat can be playful, because she is excited. She wants to get more information to the brain, so the pupils dilate. Or it can mean that the cat is fearful, or aggressive. But in order to understand why the cat's pupils dilate, you must look at the situation. If the situation is peaceful, she's probably trying to play, she probably saw a moving object and she's focusing on a he is focusing on a moving object, and the cat is playful. Or it can mean aggression or fear. According to the environment, to the situation. Another situation is when the cat sorry about my drawing skills. When the cat is slowly blinking, so the cat's eyes are almost closed, and the cat is blinking slowly, this shows affection. So it shows that the cat is feeling comfortable with the people around her, and she is expressing love, affection, happiness. Usually, when the cat is blinking like this, it is also purring. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about how to talk back to your cat. If you want to show friendliness, you should use a lowered tone of voice. If you want to help your cat learn to anticipate constant activities, you should repeat a word. For example, sleep or bed each time you go to bed. In time, the cat will learn to associate the sound of the word with your actions and will know exactly that you are going to bed, and it will anticipate your move and your behavior. If you want the cat to come to you in order to stroke the cat, all you have to do is blink slowly. So you have to blink slowly. Make eye contact. Because this behavior is regarded by the cat as a non-threatening behavior. What is important to avoid with a cat? You should avoid to stare directly. And for a longer time into the eyes of the cat, because the cat will feel threatened and will have the sensation that the environment is unfriendly. The cat can become aggressive. It's important never to yell uh, at a cat, and never physically discipline a cat. Because this behavior only threatens and scares the cat. It can anger the cat. So if you yell or hit the cat, it will become frightened or angered. It could scratch you if it becomes angered. Or if it's frightened, it will simply run away and avoid contact. And this is counterproductive in interacting with a cat. If you want to show displeasure with the behavior of a cat, then you can instead add a hard edge to your voice. The cat will feel the displeasure in your voice and will avoid the behavior.